Hey guys, I'm back here again for our update. I don't have anything really special to show off in this update. Like, I don't have any new movies. These are mostly films that I've either wanted to see for a really long time, or they're movies that I just thought, why not upgrade to Blu-ray. I've got 4 Blu-rays and 3 DVDs to show off and 1 VHS tape, so this is going to be a quick one. And like I said, you know, some of these movies are films I've either seen, I just wanted to go ahead and upgrade to Blu-ray, or they're films that I've been wanting to see for a very long time. So, you know, this is going to be a quick one. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. The first 2 Blu-rays I'm going to show off are 2 ones that I got from a local store here. That if you guys have seen my video showing off my Sleepy Hollow figure and my Army of Darkness figure, I got them from the same store. It's basically like a second-hand store. It's got a lot of kids' clothes and small little toys, but he's also got some Blu-rays, some DVDs, and some figures. Like I said, he's got a lot of Spawn figures and a lot of Star Wars stuff, which I'm not huge into that. I appreciate it for what it is, but I never really got into that for wanting to collect. But he does have a Sleepy Hollow figure there that I want to pick up eventually. But yeah, I saw these 2 Blu-rays here for a pretty good price, so I thought I'd pick them up. The first one is The Crow. This one movie that I really enjoy, and so I figured, you know, why not go ahead and pick it up on Blu-ray. And the next one is the sequel to one of my favorite movies of all time. I really do love, it was a trilogy for a long time, but they just released the 4th one. But it's The Lost World of Jurassic Park, and this is the Blu-ray DVD digital copy, ultraviolet. Like I said, I love the original Jurassic Park movie, and I really do enjoy this one. I think that this one's a pretty good sequel. I think the 3rd one has been my least favorite. I have not seen Jurassic World, but I plan to. It's kind of funny how, like, I have Jurassic World. I only have Jurassic World and The Lost World on Blu-ray, and I haven't gotten the original yet, and the original is one of my favorite movies. I actually have the first 3 on VHS, and I've had them for ever, or at least the first 2. I've had the first 2 for a very long time on VHS. But, yeah, anyway, moving on. I got this from Big Lots, and this was only $5. It's the Three Stooges movie, Blu-ray, DVD, digital copy. As you guys know, I'm a huge Three Stooges fan, and I've heard mixed things about this. Some people were satisfied with it, some people weren't. But I figured for $5, you know, can't go wrong with that, so I thought I'd pick it up. And the last Blu-ray is actually a Christmas movie, and I know some people will think, why'd you get a Christmas movie in March? Well, the reason why is because this is probably the best time to get Christmas movies, because around Christmas time, you know, when movies are out, they always hype up the price on Christmas movies because that's when people are buying them. And I think that the best time to get Christmas movies is at other parts of the year because the prices aren't as high on them. Like, you know, like I remember getting the last Frosty's Winter Wonderland. I got that for $5 at like Big Lots, and I remember seeing it at Walmart years ago for like $10 or something. Or I don't know. That's just an example. It's not really a good one, but the movie I decided to get, the movie I got was How the Grinch Stole Christmas, and this is the Grinchmas edition Blu-ray. I really like this slipcase. It's really textured, and like when you run your fingers across it, you can kind of feel the it feels like snow on it, and the you know, the Grinch is what do you call it, when it's raised up? I forget what that's called, but yeah, I really do enjoy this one. This is pretty good comedy, so I thought I'd pick it up. And like I said, I really do like the slip cover to it. And it's a good movie. I've had it on VHS for years, ever since it first came out. Now I'm going to move on to the DVDs, and the first one I'm going to show off, I actually got this at 7-Eleven. My 7-Eleven has gotten some new Blu-rays in and some new DVDs. You guys saw I got Straw Dogs on Blu-ray from 7-Eleven, but this is one movie I've wanted to see for a long time. I've heard great things about it. Twilight Zone, the movie. So yeah, they had this for $3.99, I think. So I figured, great price. Pick it up. Okay. And then the last things I'm going to show off I got from the same place that I got the Crow and the Lost World Blu-rays. The first one is one movie that I've heard a lot of people say it's a really good movie. I've heard the Horror Man, who was one of my favorite YouTubers before he stopped making videos. He talked about this movie all the time, and he said it was like one of his favorites. Heathers. This is the Anchor Bay release. The back. It's actually, I don't think that this is the original case, or I'm pretty sure it's not. This is one of those Echo cases, so I think somebody must have just, like, maybe, I don't know, I think someone must have, you know, switched out the cases, because I'm pretty sure this is not the original case that it came in, because it's an Echo, or, like, whatever you call them, where it's got, like, the recyclable thing cut into it. Those things are stupid. And the next one is a 4 DVD set that has a lot of, well, it's got 4 movies I want to see for a long, well, 2 movies I want to see for a long time, and 1 movie I've heard about. It's a 4-movie horror pack of The Craft, Monster High, Fright Night, and Brain Scan. I got this mostly for Brain Scan. That's one movie I've heard a lot about, and I've been wanting to check it out for a long time. And The Craft is another movie that I remember my aunt had a copy of it on VHS, and I've always wanted to check it out. And Monster High is one that I want to check out as well. This is the original Fright Night on it, even though it's got this really, really bad artwork to it. I don't like it, but I already have Fright Night. But one thing I like about this is each film comes on its own DVD, which is great. And now the last thing I want to show off is actually a VHS of a movie that you guys have seen me talk about and show off in my collection so many times. And that is Home Alone. Now I know what you guys are probably wondering. Why would you buy another copy of this movie on VHS? Well, first off, it's one of my favorite movies, and as you guys have seen in my previous videos, you know, I have multiple DVD copies of it, multiple Blu-ray copies, and the reason why I got this on VHS is because this one is actually different from the VHS that I've grown up with. I'm going to go ahead and show this off. This is my original childhood copy. The first time I ever saw this movie was on this tape, and I'll show off the subtle differences. You know, there's the front of it, and then the spine right there. And in the back on this one looks like this. You know, I wrote my name on the bottom because I think I took it to school once or something, but there's the back of that one. And the one I just got is actually a different release. First off, as you can see, the cover of it is kind of brighter than the cover on the one I have. And on the spine, it's a different image of Macaulay Culkin, and the back is blue. And I've actually been eyeing this copy, or this version of it, and I've been wanting to get it. Like, I've seen it at Goodwill several times, and I've always wondered, I always thought that the only difference was that was that the back was blue. It actually wasn't. I actually saw a copy of this at my local Goodwill, and the bottom right there wasn't cut out, and it had a Pepsi logo on it. And I believe that Home Alone, when it was released, I believe that Pepsi did something like a promotional for it. So there was a Pepsi logo right here. Of course, it is cut out right there, unfortunately. But on this side, there's an image that I believe it's I believe that's American Airlines, maybe? I don't know, but I know that Pepsi and American Airlines probably sponsored this movie because, you know, there's scenes in it that were, you know, like the scene of, like, Fuller. He's, you know, sitting there drinking Pepsi, and nobody wants him to drink Pepsi because he always pees in the bed. And, of course, the scene when they run through the airlines. So, I believe that this is, and also there's, it's still sealed at the bottom. Like, it still has a seal on it, which is cool. So, yeah, just for those subtle differences, I decided to pick it up. I do wish that it still had the thing at the bottom that had the Pepsi logo. I did see because I didn't notice that it was missing that until after I went to Goodwill, and I saw the other copy of it that had the Pepsi logo on it, and I said, oh, okay, well, this one is down here at that store and it's in better condition than the one that I saw at Goodwill. And I ended up picking it up, and I didn't realize that that was cut out, you know. But still though, it's still cool. I mean, I noticed some people probably won't care, but for me, you know, if I'm sort of I enjoy stuff. I enjoy subtle differences, you know. I mean, like, I know some other collectors, like people who collect different versions of Halloween or stuff like that. I'm like that with Halloween, but I'm also like that with Home Alone. I like collecting different editions and different versions of it. You know, it's just a collector in me. But anyway, guys, thanks everyone for watching this update. Let me know down below what you guys think about all these movies. Also, I just wanted to say, I've been noticing a lot of different comments on my last my movie collecting discussion video, and I understand that some of you guys understood what I meant in that video, and some of you didn't. And I don't want to I don't want anyone to misunderstand me in my videos. So I guess I'll reiterate what I was trying to say in my last video. What I meant was that if you were to go out and buy a movie and you don't like it, then why keep it in your collection, you know? I know some people are commenting about, well, I like to blind buy movies. Well, that's not what I'm talking about, though. What I'm talking about is if you, like, let's say you do go out and you blind buy a movie you've never heard of, and you watch it and you hate it, and you know you're never going to watch it again. My question to you is, why would you keep it if you're never going to watch it again? You know, that's what I was just trying to say, and I believe that some of you guys understood it, and I got some good comments on that video, but I just think that some of you may have not understood exactly what I was trying to say, and I just don't want that. I want to be as clear to you guys as possible. I never want anyone to misunderstand me in my videos. So you know, I just wanted to clear up that, you know, I wasn't talking about like I also know some people said stuff about like collecting all the sequels in a franchise or something. You know, I understand that. I'm a completist as well, and if it's a franchise I like to have all the films in the franchise. But I think that people misunderstood what I meant by that video. And I wasn't saying anything like, oh, you should never buy a movie you don't know if you're going to like it or not. No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying if you did buy a movie and you find out that you don't like it or you're never going to watch it again, then why keep it? That's all I was trying to say in that video, you know. But anyway, that's it for my update. Once again, let me know what you guys think about all the videos I picked up. I mean, all the movies, you know, let me know if any of them are good, because some of these I'm really excited to check out, like, you know, the Twilight Zone movie, and Brain Scan is one that I'm really looking forward to checking out. Anyway, guys, thanks everyone for watching. Thanks everyone for subscribing. I'll see you all in the next video.